What's going on YouTube, and welcome back to the channel. Now today's video is going to be all about the stuff I got from Ricky's Pleco house shop, whatever you want to call it, and what tanks we're going to be putting them in. So I've got two bags behind us. They've got two Plecos in each. Let me show you what Plecos I've got. These are the Plecos I got from Ricky. So I've got myself some Snow White and Citrus Plecos there. There's two of them in there, there should be, yeah, there's the other one. So they've only been in here for about 5 minutes or so, so I'm going to give them a few more minutes before we actually put them in a tank. And the other two fish I got are two, what they're called, Green Dragon and Citrus, which are there. And I think we have a male and a female by looking at it. The male looks like he's getting his bristles at the front compared to the female. So yeah, hopefully that's a male and female, and I'm hoping that's a male and female as well, because they are quite easy to breed these fish in the water parameters I've got in my tanks, because my water around here is quite hard water, so they should do absolutely fine in here. The albino Bristlenose are doing absolutely fantastic with all the caves and stuff I put in there. There's actually a mystery snail in that cave as well, and the blue acara at the back's doing fine. And the bircher, I have just seen him, his head is just under that rock there as well. Also, when I was at Ricky's as well, he said, do you need any food while you're here? I've got some food for sale at the moment, so I've got myself this. So I've got myself a 2 kilo bag of food. There's mixture bits in here, spirulina, all sorts of veggie bits, and I think the red ones are meaty sort of pellets as well, or wafers, whatever you want to call them. So yeah, it's going to be good to see what this stuff's like, because I always use Hikari stuff. Let's see how well they get on with this stuff as well, all my Plecos and bits, so it should be fine. But it's a nice big bag, it should last me a while. But anyway, let's give them another 10 minutes or so to acclimate into the temperature I've got in my tanks. I'm going to be putting the small Snow White Bristlenose in this tank here, because there's only one albino Bristlenose I think in this tank, and it's covered with shrimp and stuff like this. There's a couple of cherry barbs and bits like that in here, so there's not a lot going on in here, so I'm going to put them in there, because I don't want to bang them in here, because they are quite small compared to my albino Bristlenose, so I don't want them fighting and getting destroyed or whatever. So they're settling really well in there. But the other two are going to be going into this tank, because they will do fine, because they are actually quite big compared to my Plecos I've got in here. But like I said, let's give them 10 minutes or so, come back out here and we can put them in the tank. Okay, it's been over 20 minutes now. I've just had my dinner. Look at the size of the belly on me. So I've just had burger and chips. But it's ready for the fish. The fish are ready to go in the tank now. So I've got the bucket ready down here. Obviously I'm going to be pouring all the fish and the water into the bucket, and then netting them out and putting them in their tanks. So let's get that done, and I'll show you the fish hopefully. Well, the Plecos, they'll probably go hiding, but hopefully I'll be able to show you what they look like. Fish are in the bucket now. So there's the two Snow Whites just swimming about there, and there's the two Green Dragons. They look like a common Bristlenose here, but trust me, they do colour up and go green. And like I said earlier, look, I think we do have a male. Let's try and get rid of this glare. So that looks like a male, and that looks like a female behind, so hopefully it is. And then hopefully these two here are a pair as well. But I'm not going to leave them in here for too long, because it's just going to stress them out. Let's get them in the tank. So Plecos all in. You can see one of the Green Dragons just there on that rock is sort of blending in with the colour of that rock. Try and get the camera to focus a bit better. So there's one of the Green Dragons, and the other one I think it's gone around the back there. The thing is with Plecos, you obviously spend a fair bit of money on them, and they just disappear in the tank. You never see them. So there's the other one at the back there as well. So they should do absolutely fine in this tank, because obviously I've got Bristlenose in there at the moment, and they're doing absolutely fantastic. So they should do absolutely fine. But I've never ever kept these guys before. It's the first time I'm keeping these Green Phantom. I keep calling them Green Phantom. They're called Green Dragon Bristlenose. So yeah, they're really cool fish. Really pleased with the purchase I've got. And the Snow White ones I've put in here, and I don't think I'm ever going to see them ever again until I come down there at night. I still need to do that night video of all my tanks at night to show you what all the fish are doing at night, because obviously, like I said, I have got a lot of Plecos, and you do rarely get to see them like come out properly. So it'd be nice to see the Plecos at night by the bottoms of the tanks and the substrates, etc. So I will do that at some point, especially with these tanks out here. So I can't see the Snow White Plecos, but they are definitely in this tank. They sat on that Java moss for about 3 seconds, and then they sort of swam off. But yeah, that's what Plecos do. But anyway guys, bit of a short video tonight, but what do you reckon on my purchase I got I was looking at some rare Plecos, what he had there. He did have some king tigers and bits like that there, but I haven't got an RO unit at the moment, and I'm not risking buying fish like that and them to die a week later or something like that. So I will eventually start keeping fish like that again, but just not at the moment. And I could probably keep them in these tanks, but I'd have to wean them off the RO water, off the TDS. He's keeping it at 100 TDS. I have to wean them off it to get them onto my TDS. It's about 450 in these tanks, so the tap water around here is really bad basically. But I left it at that. But what do you reckon anyway? Well, the fish I got today, I think they're really cool. Really pleased with it. And more to come soon. But anyway, what do you reckon on the video I did before this, when I went round his house and looked at all the tanks, all the breeding tanks, etc. I thought it was a really cool video. I really want to start doing that more. So let me know in the comments below if anyone out there in the UK wants me to come around and film their fish tanks, their fish room or whatever, even if you've got a couple of tanks. Try and keep it local. I'm sort of St Albans area down here, so if you're local, even better. If you're about an hour's drive, I don't mind doing that, but any more than that, it's a bit of a trek for me. But we'll see how it is, depends what fish you got. But anyway, let me know in the comments below. But anyway guys, thanks for watching as always. Like and subscribe my channel, ding the notification bell, and keep it real everyone.